Hey guys, it is Georgia, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about saving money, which I'm sure you figured from the title of this video. So I know that with the younger generation, not just younger, anyone, they have trouble saving because everyone likes to spend. I am one of the very rare people that actually does not like spending money and saves a ton. So I thought I would talk about like my tips, tricks, and such of how I've managed to grow my savings to the point where when adults hear how much I have, their jaw drops, which is a really good feeling, and I want you guys to feel that too. So let's get into this. To start, I would definitely recommend making sure you have a checkings and a savings account. Most people do, but if you're younger in high school, you may only have a savings that your parents have been like adding to for you, or I don't really know the setup, but I'd make sure you have a checkings and a savings so you have a debit card. Now, this goes along with having both of those accounts. Whenever you start working and you start getting paychecks, or if you already are working, start putting some of that paycheck into your savings. The younger you are, the more likely you are able to put more money away. A lot of young people think that they should just be spending their entire paycheck. By the time they get their next paycheck, the other one is gone. When in reality, this is the time of your life that you have the opportunity to save a ton, because when you become an adult, you're going to have a lot of bills to pay and you will be able to put a lot less amount into your savings with every paycheck you get. So with that being said, figure out an amount that works for you of how much you want to keep in your checking and how much you want to put into your savings. Like, for example, keeping 30% in your checking and putting 70% in your savings. For me personally, when I was in high school, I was actually putting my entire paycheck into my savings and then maybe once a month pulling some into my checking if I needed it. And every once in a while I'd put money into my checking, but that was how I was making my savings grow like crazy, because I had the ability to be able to do that. I was paying very little amount of bills and necessities and such. Avoid temptations. I cannot stress this enough. If you are trying not to spend money, don't go to your favorite clothing store. Don't go to restaurants where you know you can't resist getting your favorite meal. Avoid those temptations. Or if your friends want to go out to eat and you're trying to save money and your parents have made dinner for you at home, or you have food at home, eat at home and then go out and maybe get a drink or something, and then you don't have to spend money there. You know, if you're trying to save, don't go to your favorite clothing store when you know you really don't need any new clothing. So just avoid those temptations. I'm very fortunate in the fact that I am not tempted by things like that. I'm actually have to do a ton of convincing to make myself spend the money even when I need to. So I'm very, very lucky in that aspect, but I know a ton of people just spend, and they're like, oh, it's no big deal, it's a few bucks here, it's a few bucks there, and then all of a sudden it's all your money. This goes a bit with avoiding temptations. Don't eat out as much. It's so convenient, and I completely understand. I am so guilty of it, of eating out, and Tim and I eat out probably more than either of us want to, but it is going to save you so much money if you eat at home. If you are lucky enough that you're still living at home with your parents and they make meals all the time, eat those meals. Like, don't skip out on them. Just eat that food while you can, and it's there and it's free. If you are living on your own, or you're older and still living at home, ask your parents for a section of the fridge, or you'll have your own fridge, and grocery shop. Buy your own groceries, make your own meals. Yes, it's more effort, but one, the food is better, and two, it's cheaper. So avoid going to those fast food restaurants. Limit yourself. Say you're only going to eat out once a week or twice if you want. Like, figure out a way to limit yourself, or give yourself a max amount of money that you're allowed to spend weekly on fast food or eating out in general. But yeah, it eats up your money so fast, and people are like, well, it's food, I need it. And so I feel like that's kind of been like the mental excuse that everyone uses, including myself. I mean, it's quick, it's easy, and I need to eat. However, if you can find ways around it, do it. Shop discounts. There is nothing wrong with buying secondhand or going to the sales rack. If I walk into a clothing store, even my favorite, sales rack, like, I just go right to the sales rack. I hardly ever buy anything at its full price. I shop at Plato's Closet, which I've talked about a ton, and that is a secondhand trendy up-to-date clothing store, and I get a lot of things from there, less expensive. Or whenever I go into H&M, Forever 21, Charlotte Russe, I immediately go to their sales racks. Those places have really good sales. You get really nice items, and a lot of times they're still in-season items and for a really low cost, which I have shown a lot of the things that I've gotten and the prices I've gotten them for. I mean, I got a dress from H&M the other day for $5. So it is possible you can get really cute things, but just you have to look a bit more, and it's okay. So guys, those are my main tips for you today. I hope that this helped you a little bit in finding different ways that you can save money, especially putting a majority of your paycheck away if you have that luxury. I currently still have that luxury, and it's only going to be here for a few more months, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I have to start paying rent and bills and such. But put that money away. Don't touch it. Give yourself a little amount every week, and trust me, you can survive off of that amount. So yeah guys, that is all I have for you today. I didn't want to make this video too long and rambly. I just wanted to get to the point, some ways that you can help save some money. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about other tips or tricks involving money or saving money or anything at all really, go ahead and leave it down below. I will definitely answer those. And if you have enjoyed this video and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!